الروكت اللي قلت له روح على الصناعة بالتالي المقاس يبقى كثير.
We are also facing challenges with supplies. Supplies that have run out because of the overwhelming need and the distribution, because of the fact that UNRWA continued to distribute from early on, but also because what's coming on these trucks, on these humanitarian convoy, is very, very little. It's only 1% of what Gaza used to bring. So we're asking for an increase in the number of these trucks. We also need fuel in on these trucks. We have not received any fuel, not UNRWA, not the whole of Gaza. No fuel has come into Gaza since the 7th of October. Look, we're facing huge challenges to our operation. First of all, the number of people who have sought shelter in UNRWA schools and facilities is 4 times more than what we had planned for in any of the worst scenarios, if you wish, right? So we are overwhelmed ourselves. Our own teams are overwhelmed and stretched, and they are themselves, many of them have become displaced. We have lost 67 colleagues to date. We have 14 distribution centers in Gaza. Before the war, we used to provide food aid to 1.2 million people across the Gaza Strip. We were forced to close these distribution centers down when the war began, and have gone to alternative ways of giving out the wheat, including giving wheat to bakeries across the Gaza Strip, where we have contributed as UNRWA to reducing the price of bread to half of it. Now, we have 2 very big warehouses. Unfortunately, one of them was broken into a couple of days ago. A lot was taken from it. That included mainly food items, so like wheat flour mainly, and some supplies like cleaning material.
ايش اخباركم؟ وين انتم؟
So we have 670,000 people in our shelters. Are we able to reach everyone? No, of course we're not, because they are also spread across the Gaza Strip. Many are actually still in the north or in the middle areas. We are overwhelmed, we are stretched, we are challenged. Our teams are also impacted themselves, so we are not able to reach everyone in need. And so we are not fulfilling our humanitarian duties towards the people, the communities that we serve in the Gaza Strip.
Surgeries cannot happen without anesthesia. In fact, they do happen without anesthesia. It's an imminent public health catastrophe that looms with the mass displacement, the overcrowding, the damage to water and sanitation infrastructure.
The numbers are appalling. Reportedly now more than 3,450 children have been killed. Staggeringly, this number rises significantly every single day. Gaza has become a graveyard for children. More than 1 million children of Gaza have a critical water crisis. Gaza's water production now, its capacity is at 5% of its daily output. So child deaths to dehydration, particularly infant deaths to dehydration, are a growing threat.
The latest number we have is that nearly 672,000 people are sheltering in 150 UNRWA facilities, mainly schools, but also other facilities. That means that the average number of internally displaced in these shelters, which are prepared to be built to also be shelters, is over 3 times their intended capacity. So they are wildly overcrowded.
تحت اطلاق الشوارع. لا يوجد تفاوض بعمليه التنميه.